Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. A trip to the World Series is on the line tonight. Game 5 of the NLCS. The Mets and the Phillies. And here is the first pitch before we go to the broadcast booth. A little high, a little outside, but nonetheless, we move on. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park for the second night in a row. Tonight, it's Game 5 of the National League Championship Series. A trip to the World Series is on the line as the Mets face the Phillies. Last night in Game 4, Kyle Schwarber scored a 2-run walk-off in the bottom of the fifth inning to avoid extras and give the Phillies a 3-1 win, tying the series up 2-2. Now we will determine once and for all who joins the Houston Astros in the World Series. This is going to be one of the most exciting and dramatic games of the season. Let's go down to the field to get it underway.
Leading off with the Mets, the center fielder, number 9,
Brandon Nimmo once again, the leadoff for the Mets here. First pitch goes high, and the fifth game and the final game of the NLCS is officially underway. Of course, it is best of 5 here in the Beagleverse, unlike real life, where it is best of 7. In real life, both league championship series ended on Sunday, but here we are, Game 5 of the NLCS, tied up 2-2. Winner here tonight goes to the World Series. Nimmo fouls this one away to make it 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch inside. Starling Marte on deck for the Mets. And I think there are a lot of Phillies fans here tonight as Nimmo gets walked. A lot of Phillies fans here who are extremely grateful for the heroics last night by Kyle Schwarber, the 2-run walk-off to tie the series up 2-2 and keep the Phillies season alive for at least one more game. We'll see if they can make it to the World Series here tonight, or if they will be defeated by the Mets. Now trying to get to second, and Nimmo slides in safe on that wild pitch. 2-0 here for Starling Marte, number 6, second in the batting order. That's outside. Francisco Lindor on deck for New York. 1 on base, could be 2 in a matter of moments, and it will be. Another walk here by Wheeler. That one goes inside. Not out, 2 on here. Good start for the Mets as Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's low, 1-0. Zach Wheeler seems to be a little bit off tonight. This is inside the strike zone now, going for a double play, and he's out, but he's safe. Runners on first and third now as Pete Alonso comes to the plate. A base hit would put New York in the lead. First pitch to Alonso goes low. 1-0 here. The 1-0. A little bit low, but still in the strike zone, and the umpire knows that as well. 1-1 here for Alonso. Tries to pick off Lindor at first. Rhys Hoskins is there, but he's safe. Francisco Lindor stays at first. And Nimmo at third, I think. Alonso connects here, and now trying to go for success in the double play, and they'll get it. We go to the bottom of the first. No score.
leading up for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
I give you the hero of the city of Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Lead off in the batting order here tonight. Won the game last night with a 2-run walk-off in the bottom of the fifth, preventing extras and preventing elimination for Philadelphia. 3-0 here to start things off for Schwarber. Nick Castellanos on deck for Philadelphia. Jacob deGrom on the mound, as he has been, I think, for every game in this NLCS, as well as Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. 3-2 here for Schwarber. And he swings and misses. That's out number one. Quite a contrast, the start of tonight's game versus the end of last night's game. And Castellanos now comes to the plate. That's inside, 1-0. 2-0 now, as that goes low. Connects here, foul. 2-1 for Castellanos. And the pitch is low. Bryce Harper on deck for Philadelphia, as it's 3-1 for Nick Castellanos. 1 out, none on, but that could change here. He connects. It's dropped. Thrown to first. Out number 2. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper for Philadelphia here. 35 home runs, 84 RBIs this season. .309 batting average. Batting tonight for the first time. Swing and a miss, strike one. 88 miles per hour there from deGrom. And the 0-1 inside to make it 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch. Now 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss to take us to the top of the second.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder, Mark Canha.
So Mark Canha leading off here for New York. That goes low, 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one here from Canha. 2-1 now. That goes outside. And a 2-1 pitch is low. Eduardo Escobar on deck. Mark Canha could be walked here. Connects, foul, full count, 3-2 for Canha. Swing and a miss, he's gone. Wheeler with a strikeout there. And it was a rough start for Wheeler in the top of the first, but now he seems to be getting into a groove as Escobar comes to the plate. First pitch is in the strike zone, 0-1 here for Escobar. That's inside, close to the knee, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch inside and low to make it 2-1 here. That's in the strike zone, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Out number 2. Another strikeout here tonight for Zach Wheeler to bring up Dominic Smith for the Mets. .244 batting average. That's in the strike zone. Strike one. 97 mile per hour fastball from Wheeler. And the 0-1 to Smith. He connects, fouls it away to make it 0-2.
One ball, two strikes to count.
Catcher scrambles for it a little bit. Low to make it 1-2, and now the 1-2 swung on and missed to take us to the bottom of the second.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ball back down.
JT Realmuto, the cleanup batter here for Philadelphia. Now coming to the plate. 1-1 here. And the 1-1 pitch in the strike zone. He swings and misses to make it 1-2. As we enter the bottom of the second here in Game 5 of the NLCS. Series tied up 2-2. A trip to the World Series on the line here tonight. This is the deciding game as Realmuto fouls this one away. Still strike 2 for JT. That almost hits him, 88 miles per hour. Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman, on deck as it's a full count, 3-2 here for Realmuto. Swing and a miss, he's gone. And DeGrom gets a strikeout there as Rhys Hoskins comes to the plate for Philadelphia. First pitch in the strike zone, 98 miles per hour. 0-1 to start things off here for Hoskins. Connects here, and this is going to go far, and this is going to go all the way. Phillies take the lead, 1-0. Gone. 378 feet, 109.3 mile per hour exit velocity. Google StatCast coming in here as the Phillies take a 1-0 lead thanks to Rhys Hoskins. Gene Segura now stepping up to the plate for Philadelphia. 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch fouled away to make it 1-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Philadelphia just scoring for the first time thanks to Rhys Hoskins. They take a 1-0 lead here in Game 5. Swing and a miss. Jacob deGrom with his 4th strikeout of the night. And that's out number 2 to bring up Didi Gregorius. .209 batting average here this season. Fouls the first pitch away, 87 miles per hour from Jacob deGrom, his 30th pitch of the night. 1-1 now. And the 1-1 from deGrom. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss to take us to the top of the third. Philadelphia 1, New York 0.
Leading off for the Mets, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil will lead off the top of the third for the Mets, but he won't have much time at the plate as this is thrown to Hoskins at first for out number 1. Now James McCann batting.
The catcher, number 33.
.232 average here this season. 1 out already here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. 93 mile per hour slider there from Wheeler. The 0-1 swung on and missed to make it 0-2. And the 0-2 checks the swing, and he's out. Zach Wheeler with his 4th strikeout of the night. And Brandon Nimmo now batting for New York. 2 outs here in the top of the third. A quick inning so far. Nimmo, the leadoff in the batting order, looking to change that as he swings and misses. But he swings and misses on the first pitch. 0-1. Now outside, 99 miles per hour there by Wheeler to make it 1-1.
Too high.
That's high. 2-1. And a 2-1 pitch to Nimmo. 2-2 now. The 2-2 inside, 96 miles per hour. 3-2. Starling Marte on deck. And the 3-2 is high. Nimmo goes to first as Starling Marte comes to the plate. The go-ahead run now batting with 2 outs here in the top of the third of 5. That's in the strike zone, 0-1 here for Marte. outside, 1-1. And the 1-1 from Wheeler inside to make it 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed, now 2-2 for Starling Marte. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Will it be 3? The 2-2 from Wheeler outside to make it a full count. Francisco Lindor on deck for the Mets. The 3-2 to Marte. He connects and it goes foul. He'll stay alive for at least one more pitch. And here comes that pitch now. 3-2 to Marte. He connects and it's driven into center field. 2-on here at the top of the third for the Mets.
Up next for the Mets,
Francisco Lindor stepping up to the plate for the second time here tonight. 0 for 1. Here in Game 5, first pitch is outside. 99 miles per hour there from Zach Wheeler. And the 1-0 in the strike zone to make it 1-1. Pitch number 50 now coming from Wheeler. Lindor connects, sends it foul, and now the crowd anticipating strike 3. Here's the 1-2. He got him! Phillies keep the lead going into the bottom of the third.
leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling now batting for the Phillies. 0-1. And a Let's Go Phils chant starting in the crowd, in the stands, whatever, here at Citizens Bank Park. Connects here, thrown to first for out number 1. Not a good start to the inning for Philadelphia, but they have a 1-0 lead, so it's not all bad. Still, it's good to have an insurance policy, especially in a high-stakes game like this, with a trip to the World Series on the line, not just for the Phillies, but for the Mets as well. Both teams definitely wanting to do everything they can to get to the most prestigious event in baseball. Stott fouls this one away to make it 2-2. 40 pitches here tonight from DeGrom. 3-2, Schwarber on deck. And the 3-2 to Stott, fouled away. Still a full count here for Bryson. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the third. Goes foul again. The 3-2 pitch. Swings and misses. And that'll be out number 2. Jacob deGrom gets his 6th strikeout of the night, and Kyle Schwarber now comes to the plate for Philadelphia. As I've mentioned before, he had the walk-off last night to win Game 4 for Philadelphia and cause what we are seeing here tonight, Game 5, between the Phillies and the Mets. The ultimate decider, trip to the World Series on the line. 0-2 here for Schwarber. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Oh, he gets hit. And Schwarber will go to first as Castellanos steps up to the plate now. 1 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the third. Castellanos batting for Philadelphia. Throw to second, and before Schwarber can even slide, he's out. We go to the top of the 4th.
Leading off for the Mets, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso leads off the top of the fourth for New York. 0-1. That's inside. 1-1 now. And the 1-1 to Alonso fouled away to make it 1-2. One-two coming from Wheeler. Fouled away. Still 1-2. 1-2 pitch once again, and he swings and misses. And Zach Wheeler gets his 6th strikeout of the night. Mark Canha, the left fielder, number 19, now batting for the Mets. As Alonso strikes out here in the top of the 4th of 5. That's low, 1-0. Connects here, fouled away, 1-1. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed to make it 1-2. And the 1-2 now to Canha. He swings early, and Wheeler gets his 7th strikeout of the night to bring up Eduardo Escobar. 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. As Escobar steps up to the plate for the Mets. That's outside, 1-0 here for Escobar. Swing and a miss, now 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Checks his swing outside. Umpire says he's okay. 2-2 now for Escobar. And he connects here. It's going to be thrown to first for out number 3.
leading off for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So Bryce Harper now batting for Philadelphia. This one's going to be close. He's out. First pitch here in the bottom of the 4th. But we've already got out number 1 as JT Realmuto steps up to the plate. Philadelphia in a good position here. They've got a high chance of winning. Again tonight, the winner joins Houston in the World Series. This is the decider, Game 5 of the NLCS. 0-2 now for Realmuto. And the 0-2 pitch is high to make it 1-2. The 1-2 swing and a miss. Jacob deGrom with his 7th strikeout of the night. And that's going to bring up Rhys Hoskins, the first baseman. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Hoskins now batting. This goes high. 1-0. Checks his swing. It's in the strike zone, however. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch now goes low. It's 2-2. 2-2 pitch is outside. Shane Segura on deck for Philadelphia. And when he comes to the plate, there'll be a runner on first.
Now batting, second baseman, Segura.
So Hoskins gets walked to bring up Gene Segura with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0, that's inside. 2-0, and the Phillies 3 outs away from the World Series. But 1 out left to go here in the bottom of the 4th. That's clearly inside the strike zone. Nonetheless, the umpire calls it a ball, and this is definitely a ball. And 2 straight walks for Jacob deGrom. Now bringing up Didi Gregorius. And quite an ovation here for Gregorius at Citizens Bank Park. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Connects here. Foul. The 1-1. And this will go all the way. 4-1. The Phillies now have one heck of an insurance policy. Didi Gregorius with a 3-run home run to extend the lead of the Philadelphia Phillies. 98% chance of winning now for Philadelphia compared to New York's 2%. It is a great time to be a Phillies fan at the moment, whether you follow the Beagleverse or you follow real-life baseball or both. 0-2 now to Vierling, he swings and misses, and we go to the top of the 5th. The Phillies looking to close this out and advance to the World Series.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
So it's going to be Dominic Smith leading off here for New York, and it's the last chance for the Mets to save their season. For Philadelphia, they need 3 outs to make it to the World Series. New York, they need 5 runs. So, different difficulties here for each team. And 2-1 now to Smith. He connects, and that's out of here. And there could be some hope for New York yet. And the Citizens Bank Park fans are not happy at all. I don't know why they would be. But as we take a look at the replay here... Oh, no, sorry. No replay, never mind. Top of the 5th, continuing here as Jeff McNeil steps up to the plate. 4-1, Philadelphia, but New York, you never know. There could be a rally here yet. 2-0 to McNeil. Low, 3-0, James McCann on deck for the Mets. That's ball 4. McNeil goes to first as McCann goes to the plate. McCann struck out in the top of the 3rd here. 1 on, none out, top of the 5th, the last inning of regulation. This goes foul, 0-1. One and one now for McCann. And the 1-1 pitch is low to make it 1-2. The 1-2 now to McCann. High, 2-2. 77 pitches here tonight from Zach Wheeler. It'll all be worth it if the Phillies can get these final 3 outs. So far, they have not even gotten one, and they have conceded 1 run in this inning. There could still be some hope for New York yet. McCann fouls this away. Count remains 2-2. Pitch number 80, coming from Wheeler, and it's foul again, and we might be here for a while. The 2-2 once more to McCann. He swings and misses, and that's out number 1. The 8th strikeout of the night here for Zach Wheeler. Brandon Nimmo now batting for New York. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the 5th as the leadoff for the Mets comes to the plate. First pitch in the strike zone, but the umpire calls it a ball. And Nimmo connects here into left field, and now the Phillies 1 out away from the World Series. Starling Marte, the last hope here for New York. 2 out, 1 on, here at the top of the 5th. First pitch from Wheeler. Marte checks his swing, but it's still in the strike zone. 0-1. The 0-1 is low. 1-1 now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. The 2-1 of Marte inside. 3-1. Francisco Lindor on deck for New York here. The 3-1. Swing and a miss. And now could pitch number 89 be the end of the season for the Mets and the continuation for the Phillies? Marte connects here, and it's going to bounce. And as Marte gets to second, the Mets score again. It's 4-2 here. However, Philadelphia still 1 out away, and the closer coming in now. Corey Knebel.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 23, Corey Knebel.
Sorry, Corey Knebel. These are some interesting last names. 1 on second. 2 out here for New York. Game 5 of the NLCS. Knebel comes in, looking to carry Philadelphia for this final out to the World Series. First pitch is a strike.
1-1.
Second pitch is way outside. 1-1 here for Lindor. And the 1-1 fouled away. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to Lindor. Swing and a miss! The Phillies are going to the World Series! 3-2. And it's going to be Houston and Philadelphia, just like it will be in real life. The World Series starts Sunday on Beagle Sports. Phillies are the National League champions. We'll see you on Sunday.